So welcome to all. Myself is Brahmaya, Mathematics KV NTPC Ramagundam. See, our KV school teachers, our school teachers, I'm also welcoming to them. See, this meeting I plan to create for our school teachers only. But later I realized that some other school teachers, like our friends in Navodaya, Kendri Vidyalaya, they are also having the problem. And other private schools also having problem with this art education and art integration. We are all having one group, CBSE in charges group. So that's why I posted this link to them also, so that we are all teacher fraternity. Every school is affiliated to CBSE, and all are having the same problem. So that's why I thought it is include all the people who want to know about this art integration, because everyone is having doubts regarding this. Like our Susila madam once called our Bhasha sir regarding this. So all are teachers only. So all are working for the CBSE and for the benefit of me for this. I'm requesting all the KVS, KV NTPC teachers, please adjust with other teachers also. They are also our friends. All right. Now, what is this art integration and art education and art integrated learning? So first we will introduce what is this. I will give a brief explanation of this. Some of the teachers know about this. We won't take much time, and we have some good friends who already working on this and have some knowledge, like our Prasad sir, Rajesh sir from JNV, KV Ongol, and other teachers and members are also having some hands-on experience on this art education and integration. So we will take the help of those teachers also, their experience also. They will share their experience, what they gave to their students, how they are doing, and we clear whatever doubts we have regarding this. So whatever doubt you have, you are welcome to ask freely. Even if you don't think that it is a silly doubt like that. There is no doubt which is silly. Doubt is doubt, whether it is small or big. So don't bother about it. So you are free to ask whatever doubts you have, so that other members also will share their experience, their whatever they understood regarding this, because this is new to everyone. Each and every school it is new. CBSE introduced this art education and art integrated learning from the academic year 2019-20. So no one is serious about this, and maybe very few schools did this one, because many people not understand this. And from this academic year, from 20 to 21, they made it compulsory. So what the condition they put? So without uploading this data in Kalasetu app or Kalasetu portal, you are not allowed to download 10th class admit cards, 12th class admit cards. So if you are not able to download the admit cards, then our students won't be able to write the examination. So that is a big problem. So that's why every school now ready to work on this. So in this process, we all are new to this and all are trying to understand what is the main intention of the CBSE. So in this regard, we have this meeting, clear our doubts. I'm requesting all the teachers of our school, Kendriya Vidyalaya NTPC, and other schools also, other members also, whatever doubts we have, because before this, we have one meeting regarding art integrated education there, that is for CBS in charge group. And on that day, very few members attended, only 20 members attended. So we have some discussion on this. We have some understanding about it. And I thought it is once again to conduct the meeting for the teachers and other friends also. So this is the main purpose and agenda of this meeting. Then coming to what is and art integrated learning, whatever points I observed, whatever points I understood, I try to put in front of you, and other members also ready to come for share their learning about this one. See, okay, sir, I am sharing the screen. Okay, presentation. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Oh. Are you able to see? Any screen sharing is there?
अभी तक नहीं आया सर.
नहीं आया.
No, sir.
नहीं आया. Hmm. It is showing presentation. Oh, right. It is coming. Oh.
Yes, sir, now visible.
Oh, right. It is taking time. Right. Hmm. So are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
This is the circular lines about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the circular about this art integration. So which was given on 14th May 2020. In the beginning itself they gave. Just I briefly explain what is art integration, what is art education. See, as for the new policy of education 2019, art integration is a cross-curricular pedagogical approach that utilizes various aspects and forms of art and culture as the basis for experiencing learning concepts across the subjects. So as for this one, and all of you know what is CBE, competency-based education. We already did one NISTA course on that. So they are insisting on art integration to develop the competency-based skills. So art integrated education will be embedded in classroom transaction, not only for creating joyful classrooms, but also for imbibing Indian ethos through integration of Indian art and culture. So main purpose of this art integration is joyful learning in classrooms. Now CBSE introduced this in 2019, that means for the academic year 2019 and 20. So what is art integrated learning? It is a pedagogical tool, experiential, joyful learning in classroom. It is one tool in your teaching. Next, so art here actually there are two things. One is art integrated process. So one is art integrated project. Are you able to see? This is from class 1 to 10th. Another one is art integrated learning. It is 1 to 12th. So I will explain what is the exact meaning of this one art integrated project, art integrated learning. In art integrated project, again it was divided into two parts, 1 to 8th class, 9th and 10th. First we will discuss about this art integrated project, then I will come to this art integrated learning. See, whatever I understood, I explain this. Later I take the help of other members so that we can clear all your doubts. So art integrated project from 1 to 10th only. So this is again divided into two parts, 1 to 8th, class 1 to class 8th, class 9th and 10th. Now class 9th and 10th, each subject must have at least one project. As for these guidelines, first we will discuss these guidelines. See, in continuation of the above efforts, it has decided art integrated project work for class 1 to 10 to promote art integrated learning. At least one art integrated project in each subject shall be taken up by the students of class 9th and 10th from the academic session 2020-21. So means this academic session. Now we are in 2020-21 academic session. At least one, you can have more than one. but minimum one art integrated project for 9th and 10th. First, we are discussing about 9th and 10th. And students of class 1 to 8 will also be encouraged to take at least one art. At least one means you can have more than one, but one is minimum. One art integrated project. But here, what is difference between 9th and 10th? In 1 to 8th, it is cross curricular. Means you have to mix more than one subject. Language concept, that is of transdisciplinary, right? Art integrated project may be conducted as
Brahma, voice is breaking.
okay, I lost the network.
Network problem.
Yes, sir, now it is okay?
Okay.
Are you able to hear?
Okay.
Right. Now see this. See, for class 1 to 8, it is more than one subject you can include. That means you can include 2 subjects, 3 subjects, 4 subjects. All the 5 subject teachers or 4 subject teachers sit together and decide one project and include your concepts in that. Suppose maths concept related to area or models or anything. And similarly, science related to environment, whatever it may be. So this is about class 1 to 8. Then class 9th and 10th, it is not transdisciplinary, it is individual subject. So the students will take up the art integrated project as subject enrichment activity. Now, if you observe this co-curricular activities, if you see for 9th and 10th, total theory paper 80 marks, 20 marks for co-curricular activities. Except last year, last year, we uploaded these 20 marks in CBSE website, whether you remember it or not. 80 marks, CBSE is conducting theory paper, 20 marks,
yes, sir.
Co-curricular activities, these 20 marks. How these 20
Yes,
marks
sir.
divided?
Yes, sir.
One is best of
Subject enrichment.
best of 2
Best of
PT
the 2
marks.
PTs. Yes, sir.
This is 5 marks. And another 5 marks, multiple assessment.
Yes, sir.
Multiple assessment like quiz and project works, whatever it may be. Another 5 marks. Another one, portfolio for this 5 marks. Another one is subject enrichment.
Enrichment. Yes.
These 5 together, these 4 5s becomes 20 marks. These 20 marks in each subject we uploaded. Whether you remember it, last year CBSE didn't ask this,
Yes,
upload this one. They said, they gave small mark list and said the school will give internally. Like that they said. I don't know why they did, because of this pandemic or some other thing. Last year, except last year, up to last year, we uploaded these marks. So here it is coming. This art integrated art education project or art integration project coming here. Its role is here. So what is the main purpose of this one? We are giving 5 marks for the students in subject enrichment. In this subject enrichment, we are giving art integrated project in your subject. For 9th and 10th, each subject should give different project. Up to 8th, it is transdisciplinary. This is the difference between this. 9th and 10th, CBSE means it starts any updation of upload of data, whatever it starts for 10th class and 12th class. So in 10th class, you have to upload these marks, these 20 marks, co-curricular activity marks. In that, 5 marks are given for subject enrichment activity. This art integrated project work as a subject. We are taking this art integrated project as subject enrichment activity in all the subjects. Suppose the student has 6 subjects, 6 subjects. for internal assessment. It is internal assessment only. So that means the 20 marks, whatever we have, in that 5 marks you have to give for this art integration project. So means every subject must give this project. It is not transdisciplinary. Up to 8th class only, that means 2-3 subjects you can mix and give. So this is the main point you have to understand regarding art integrated project. And again, students will take up the integration with any form of Indian art, visual or performing. Here visual arts, you know, performing arts, you know. Visual arts means what? We will discuss what are the topics comes under this one. I will show what is given by CBSE. Now minimum 1 project for students from 1 to minimum 1 project, more than 1 you can have. Now here EBSB is one concept, KB already introduced, that is also there in CBSE. Ek Bharat, Shreshth Bharat. You know, in this, the different states are paired with different states. Telangana is paired with Haryana. Andhra Pradesh is paired with Punjab. Like that, different states have pairs with different. That is also given here, pairing. This is the pairing, Jammu Kashmir with Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Ladakh. So this is the Ek Bharat, Shreshth Bharat pairing of the states. Telangana is paired with Haryana. That means we have to try to include Haryana art form, any of the art forms in our project. That is meaning of it. It is not compulsory to include this Haryana concept in each and every subject, at least 1 subject. That is enough. That is 1 more point. So it is easy in to integrate in social science regarding geography, regarding its history. So if you read this one, it is mandatory to integrate any art form of the as defined in Ek Bharat, Shreshth Bharat. So 1 subject or more than 1 subject, that is up to you. Wherever the feasibility is there, you try to integrate this Ek Bharat, Shreshth Bharat. Our friends will explain how to integrate it by giving different examples. So please wait for that. Next, subject teachers along with art teachers. Actually, we have to plan it in the beginning of the academic session. So this academic session almost at the end, we have to do this as mandatory one. Next year onwards, we will plan before the start of the academic session, how to plan it. Okay. So how should be the activities? The new topics that are taken up in the research of new topics. Teachers must facilitate exploration of research on the topics given. So research type project, they are saying how to take it should be eco-friendly manner, readily available local resources without any financial burden to the parents or guardians. Next, how to give the project work? It should be given in the groups, 4 to 5 students in each group. So there is one doubt regarding that. Suppose there are 40 students in a class, 5 students a group means there are 8 groups. No need of giving different projects for different groups. You can give the same project in different groups. Or if you want, if you have the ideas, you can give 8 different projects. That is up to you. Up to the teacher to decide. Can you give 8 different projects for 8 different groups or 1 project for 8 different groups? You can give the same project. There is no issue in that. Next, how will be the project? That should not be too much pro. Should not to be professional. It doesn't require the student should be a professional artist. Okay. And it should not be difficult for the teachers also. So the project should be simple and doable for the subject teachers and students without assistance of art teachers, artists. So whatever the projects you are choosing, that must be a simple and easily doable. Doable means the students able to do easily. And teachers also should be guide easily. So no need of this much complicated projects. You can give simple projects also. And assessment, and after the students submit the project, how to assess that you decide and you guide that, you give the instructions to the students, what are the maximum marks for that, how you will give marks for this. For example, in our mathematics activities, we know what is the aim of the project, what are the items required. Like that, we are giving the distribution of marks. Like that, you give distribution of marks for this also. You decide that one. That is freedom. Teacher has freedom in that. So actually, we have to give the dates also. I will show it how to give it. That we have to upload in the CBSE portal. We have to give the schedule, how much time it took for the completion of the project, 1 month or 10 days or whatever it may be. what is the time schedule you are given to the students that we have to upload. That is just a record purpose. The art integrated project was all integral part of assessing the students' participation in related activities. Okay. So this is the concept here. Now, what is the art integrated learning? That is the next one. Art integrated learning. What is this? Till now, I explained about art integrated project. So let me summarize this. It is for 1 to 10th. In this 1 to 8th, it is trans subjectory. So that means you can mix 2-3 subjects, and it 9th and 10th, each subject one. It comes under subject enrichment. So here also you give the marks for co-curricular activities here. So at least one project is enough. You can have more than one project. That is up to you. Here also each subject one project. You have to group the students, 4 to 5 students one group. The project may be same. The project may be different. 8 groups, 8 different projects, or 8 groups same project. No issue about it. So we give these marks while uploading the data in CBSE portal. Now coming to this art integrated learning, it is 1 to 12th. Whatever I understood, I am giving it. Maybe I am wrong, so I will take the help of other friends also. They will give whatever their inputs. So please let me complete this one so that we can go ask the other friends to explain. Now it is art integrated learning. What is this? Here nothing to do here. Just whatever your topic you are teaching, just try to include art concept. Suppose I am taking straight lines problem. Straight lines. I will explain parallel lines or perpendicular lines, point of intersection, using the any art form. Or any art form means you draw the lines on the board, or you take the students perpendicular, 2 lines perpendicular to the same line or parallel to each other, like that. Whatever concept you try to explain using youth art. Suppose science, English teacher is there, they can have role play. So different types of art forms are there. You can use any one. While teaching any chapter, any topic, try to integrate this art. That is the meaning of it one. For this, there is no project is like that, no need of anything here. Suppose if I am teaching one chapter, in that chapter, how to integrate art. So I will show some videos what I observed through social media, how they integrated. Suppose, for example, in our group, this one person, it is funny one because the concept is art integrated. Just I will show it. They want to explain the geometrical concept using a song and dance. Someone posted in our group, this exam in charge group. So suppose this one, art integrated learning, introduction of the shapes. Just to see this. Geometry lesson, they try to introduce different shapes. So they are explaining about the triangle, circle.
Sir, screen नहीं दिख रहा है.
Okay, I will post it. Screen.
Sir, starting
Is it in share mode only? Sir? What?
Sir,
Please,
starting
what is the problem? Okay, I will post that video in the group.
Screen is visible. You try to pin Brahma, sir. Actually, screen is visible, but just leave the meeting and join again.
Right. Okay. Just 1 minute.
The screen is visible, sir.
Brahma,
No?
Okay.
Sir, Brahma, sir, your screen is visible.
Okay.
Your screen is visible, but the problem might be with that fellow. So ask him to leave the meeting and join again.
Okay. Just I will show you. It is already in the group. Some teachers created this art integrated learning to explain geometrical concepts. What they are doing, actually, they created one song to explain what is circle, what is the center. They are playing it. So they are integrating the art form while explaining geometrical concept. That is the main point of it. So that is the teacher has the freedom how to integrate art in his teaching. So now just please observe, if it is audible or not, I don't know. Just 1 second, just you observe.
You are audible, sir, but video.
Okay. Okay, okay. Please bear with it. I will explain what they are doing. Just observe. They have created one song. They are singing. Now they are forming circle. They are explaining circle. In between there is one fellow will join. He is the center. Now he is center of the circle. They formed a circle. He is the center. Now he is saying radius. That fellow lifting the hand is saying the radius. He is saying he is radius. Now diameter concept. 2 hands they pull down. Circle concept they explained what is center, what is radius, what is diameter. Now they are explaining triangle concept. Triangle, 3 vertices, 3 sides, 3 angles they are saying. We are in the triangle. I have 3 sides. Triangle has 3 sides, 3 vertices, 3 angles. They have 3 angles, 3 sides. Now they are explaining quadrilateral. Square X, they are explaining square. All sides equal. 4 sides they have. So the main idea is here they integrated. Are you able to see? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Just I will explain what they are saying. They integrated geometrical concept, geometrical shapes concept using art. They created one song and they are saying, I am a circle. So there is one person in the middle of it. He is saying I am the center, and one person is showing the hand saying I am the radius. Another person opposite to him is holding that hand saying I am diameter. So they explained the concept of circle by using song and all. So this is art integration. So like that, the teacher uses his creativity to make how teaching is joyful using art form. That is the concept here, art integrated learning, simple words. This is one example posted in our CBS in charge group by one of our teacher friends. So just I want to explain in simple way what is meaning of art integrate. Like that you can integrate your subject by singing the songs or by drawing or by using role plays, by exhibition, by PowerPoint presentation. I will show what are the different types of forms given by CBSE so that you can understand easily. So this is art integrated learning. Then how to maintain record for it? You record with your screen, video you create, or you take the photos, or you while writing that lesson plan also you mention there how you are explaining, how you are integrating art. Suppose the chapter is a geometrical concept. The math teacher will write in his lesson plan, I am introducing the circle concept by using this song. So you mention it because whenever an officer comes, where is the proof? So government means or anything means they will ask for the proof. If they ask the proof, you can show it. They won't ask generally, but it is better to keep the record at least 3 months or 6 months. Just I showed this mathematics activity, art integrated learning. They are explaining geometrical concepts using art form. It is music or dance, whatever it is the form. Like that, other subject teachers also they can integrate. So art integrated project, art integrated learning. Art integrated learning is simple. While teaching any concept, try to include any art. You give song or you write any drawing or any project, any exhibition or any role play, whatever you can do to explain that topic to make it more joyful, use that one. That is art integration learning, that's all. For this, there is no need of any project. Project is not necessary for art integrated learning. Prasad sir,
Sir.
I am going in right way. Or any correction?
Yes.
Okay. Art integrated learning, no need of any project. It is from class 1 to 12. Art integrated project is only up to 10th, 1 to 10th. There is no art integrated project for 11th and 12th. There is a project for art integrated.
Am I sir able to hear?
Yes, net form. Okay. Now I am able to connect. See, in art, there are two things. Art, see the screen. One is art integrated project. One is art integrated learning. In art integrated learning, there is no need of any project. Art integrated learning is from class 1 to 12. What is required here? You use art as a tool to explain your concept. That's all. Whatever it may be, the art form, whether it is a PowerPoint presentation, whether it is the exhibition, whether it is music, whether it is role play, whatever it may be, art integrated learning does not require any project. Whenever you are teaching any concept, try to include art concept like song, music, whatever it may be, role play. You mention this in your lesson plan or somewhere, take the photos or keep with you for proof. Then main thing is project comes only in art integrated art education, that is from class 1 to 10th only. Class 1 to 10 teachers who are handling 1 and 10, they have to prepare one project, at least one project. You can have more than one project. Again, in this 1 to 10th class, there are two divisions, 1 to 8th. It is a transdisciplinary. That means you take 2-3 subjects. 2-3 subject teachers or more than 3, all the subject teachers sit together and decide what one project which also includes all the subjects. Right? Class 9th and 10th, each subject one project at least. Each subject, English one project, science one project. It is not transdisciplinary. If it is transdisciplinary, no issue, but each subject one project, because each subject teacher give marks under subject enrichment to upload the marks in CBSE under 20 marks. In this 20 marks, I already said there are 5 marks for best of the 2 PT marks and 5 marks for multiple assessment, 5 marks for portfolio, 5 marks for subject enrichment. In that 5 marks, you have to give art integrated project. And one more condition is there. It is must to include the art form of EBSV, Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat paired state. Suppose our state, Telangana state is paired with Haryana. In your subjects, at least you include at least one subject or more than one subject. Include the art form like the geography of Haryana or the famous, right, other English teacher, you can take famous others, poets of this Haryana, like that, whatever it may be. Social teacher, geography of Haryana, history teacher, history of Haryana. You include, try to include anything. Language teacher, try to include, what about their, whatever poets are there, regarding literacy, try to include of that state. Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat, paired state concept, you have to include in at least one subject. One subject is enough. It is easy for social teacher to integrate, language teachers also, or you include everyone. So, at least in one subject, in art integration project, you have to you have to include the art form of the paired state of Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat. So, these are the basic ideas related to art education and art integration. Now, I am requesting Prasad sir to give any points I missed. I explained. Prasad sir, you are from which school?
Sir, I am from Hyderabad Private Institution, sir.
Which school?
St. Michael's School.
Our professor did so much work on this. And Rajesh sir, are you there? Rajesh sir, PGT Chemistry, JNU Ongole. Okay, so okay, Professor did much work on this. He will give his experience, his projects, what he did. He will share. Please have a look on it. The basic idea I gave. Then how to upload, I will give again after the Kala Setu portal. I will explain about that. Professor, please, if you want to present anything, you present. So
Yes,
explain
sir.
whatever points you missed and how you did, what project you did. You share
Sir.
if you have any anything in your computer or laptop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, please.
Very good evening, teachers. First of all, thank you very much for Brahmai Garu for initiating this one and to discuss the art integrated project experiences. What all I understood from the circular and what I gathered information from different institutions as well as from the government institutions, and what I learned from so many principles, I'm just sharing with you. 99% what I have done is approximately correct, I feel, but if there is a slight change in what CBSE is expecting, I don't know, but what all I gathered, I'm sharing with you. Brahmai sir, with your permission, I'm just starting from the how it's supposed to be done and so on. Shall I go ahead, or you want me to present only the?
Oh yes, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, and whatever I discussed, other than that, anything you present and the projects you show, whatever you have
Yes,
hands-on
sir.
work experience, no? Then please share those
Yes, sir.
so that our teachers will get some idea.
Yes, sir. First, I'm just sharing my screen. Sir. Okay. Sir, I hope the screen is visible, sir. Brahmai Garu.
Oh yes,
Right.
yes, sir.
Okay. Teachers, that art integrated project. Point number 1. What do you mean by project? This is the first question actually it arises. Project is nothing but it should be what the CBSE is expecting from us. Project is nothing but it should be inquiry based, first of all. Means, and it should be subject enrichment. And what the CBSE is telling very clearly that your project should be enhanced towards your subject, and it should be a subject enrichment. That's what the CBSE is aimed towards the project. Now, what they are telling means, I'm talking about grade 9 and grade 10. Later on, I'll come to 1 to 8. In grade 9 and grade 10, every student will be handling 5 plus 1, that is 6th subject, that is optional. This you leave it. 5 main subjects, every student is studying 5 subjects. Each student supposed to do 5 projects they have to do. And in that 5 projects, for example, English, second language, math, science, social. So every student supposed to do 5 projects. It is a group-based project. Group-based project, it's supposed to be. Every group supposed to have 4 to 5 members only. And the work should be collaborative. It's a teamwork. And how it's supposed to be done? If you're selecting a project, the project is nothing but the answer supposed to vary. Answer supposed to vary. It is not a fixed one. So math, one project, second language, like that 5 subjects, 5 projects you will do. And each subject should be integrated with that particular subject plus art. For example, if you are doing under the social project, if you are doing social studies subject supposed to be integrated, as well as art should be integrated. Now here the question is, what is that art? Art means any kind of, it can be role play, it can be a PPT, it can be video making or photography. Like this list of items were given in that Kala Setu app. under part 3 or part 4 it was given. So any kind of arts can be, otherwise music or dance or whatever may be. Any of this arts supposed to be integrated with your project as well as your subject. If you are a maths teacher, then your subject mathematics should be integrated with your project as well as art supposed to be integrated. Now, what kind of art? I have given some examples here: photography, video making, and so on. Through these arts, we have to integrate our project. So every student will do 5 projects. Okay. Now, the under one condition is that Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat. What is this? They are telling in the circular that in minimum 1 project. For example, if I am a grade 10 student, then I will do 5 projects. That means my group, I belong to a group 1, and in group 1, 5 members are there, and we have to do 5 projects. So if I am a student of grade 10, then what the CBSE is telling is that in minimum 1 project, each student is doing 5 projects. So in minimum 1 project, your Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat paired up state. For example, Telangana is associated with, I'm paired up with Haryana. Any kind of Haryana art form supposed to be integrated with your project. That is the thing. I hope I am clear till here. Any doubts? Request you to unmute or type it in the chat box so that I can explain.
Let them ask. Unmute and ask.
Yes, sir.
Please ask any doubts you have regarding this art integrated project. Forget about art integrated learning. It is not a big task. Focus on art integrated project. This is main one. Project comes here.
Clear, sir. Very clear.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So going further, so in every student will do 5 projects in minimum 1 project. That is the advantage for child as well as for teacher also. What they are telling is in minimum 1 project, art form of paired up state supposed to be used. That means if I am asking Telangana paired up with Haryana art forms, what are the Haryana art forms? First we should have a list, and among them we have to use either in minimum 1 project. When they told minimum, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 5. In all the subjects also I can use Haryana art forms. So that is up to you whether you are going to use or not. But it's supposed to be in 1 subject, the art form supposed to be of paired up state supposed to be used. Okay. Now that is regarding grade 9 and 10. Then grade 1 to 8, what they are telling is grade 1 to 8, take up one project, any project you take, and it should be integrated with more than 1 subject. Subject 1, subject 2. If I take here math, I'll take here science, let's imagine, or I can take some second language, I will take, as well as art form. This art form can be video making, PPT, photography, clay molding, music, etc. etc. This we will show you in the Kalasetu app. This is about this grade 1 to 8. What they are telling, this is like we were doing for long back when CCE was there also, subject integration. So we are integrating here more than 1 subject we are integrating. But in grade 9 and 10, we are doing individually. As sir told, that is the difference between 1 to 8 project and 9 to 10 project. Okay. Now I will show you how it's supposed to be. The project, what I understood and how I made my students to do the project, I will show you with one video. 1 second, sir. I'll show you. Brahma sir, can you please tell me the video is visible?
Yes, sir. It is coming. Yes, sir.
I don't know about the audio.
Audio is not coming.
Audio.
Vakil sir, how to get audio?
सर पता नहीं.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Sir, you can include system audio when you are sharing.
Okay.
Once you click on the sharing button, there is an option include system audio.
Okay.
Then audio also will come.
Okay, sir. Settings. Prasad
I'll
garu,
just
go
show.
to settings.
Once you click on the sharing, sir, that option will show.
Okay.
Include system audio.
Sir, is it?
No, sir. I
Can you
think
please see now?
Settings.
we did not click on that include system audio.
Where it is actually in the.
Sir, you stop sharing, sir. Now you click on the sharing button.
Click on present now.
Yeah, sharing button. Then
Yes,
after
sir.
that options will come. Include system audio option will come.
Oh, I'm not getting that. I don't know.
It is not come.
Your entire screen, a window and a tab, it is there. Oh, yes. Maybe I'm thinking it's supposed to be a tab, maybe. I'll just show. Sorry. Kindly please check, sir, now. Is it... I hope.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, it is coming.
Okay.
Yes, it is coming, Prasad sir.
Okay, good.
Hi, Deepthi. Hi, Haripriya. How are you? Not so good. Why? What happened? Is something troubling you? Yes. Actually, last year I took a loan from the money lender, and now I'm not able to pay back the money. So hence I'm in a debt trap now.
But last time when I saw you, you said that you will have a very good crop. What happened suddenly?
Yes, I actually had a very good crop, and after the harvest I kept them in sun also so that they get dried and lose all the moisture. But unfortunately that was a rainy day and it rained continuously for 3 days, and all the grains got a lot of moisture and got spoiled.
Oh, even I remember that rain. That was horrible. But I was in a safer side as I used farm storing method.
What is the on-farm storing method? I never heard about it.
Let's go to Archer Daniels Midland Company. They will explain you better than me.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome to Archer Daniels Midland Company, and how can I help you?
Actually, she's also a farmer and she wants to know about farm storing methods.
So, of course, ma'am, speaking about the on-farm storing methods, there are just modern methods of where you can store grains in your farm itself, and it has a lot of advantages. Number one is, farmers can avoid the risk of letting their crops go to waste due to insects and unfavorable conditions. Number two is you also have a greater control and planning over the harvest and transport. And number three, you can preserve the quality of your grains, which can help you get a good price. And those are the advantages. Now, before I proceed further, can we just take a look at your farm, to check how many mills can be accommodated there?
Of course, why not?
So, ma'am, as we calculated the area of your field, it's about 90,000 square meters. And so also with me, I have the model of the mill that we construct that's in the shape of a cylinder plus a cone on top. The height of the cylinder here is 10 meters and the height of the cone is 3 meters. Both of them have a radius of 7 meters. So the capacity or volume of how much of grains this mill would be able to store is nothing but the volume of the cylinder plus the volume of the cone, that is about 1,694 meter cube. looking at a field which is about 90,000 meters square in area, and as you had told me that your field produces about 1,556.8 tons of grains, about approximately one of these mills would be perfect to store in your field. Also, the mills that we construct take up a very little space, that's about 154 meters square. That's nothing but the area of the circular base underneath the mill. And one of these mills would be perfect for your field that's located in any corner of your field.
Thank you so much, sir. You saved me from falling into another debt trap. Thank you so much from my side.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes,
Am I
yes,
audible?
yes, sir. Yes.
So,
Yes, Prasad garu, go ahead.
yes, sir. So in this project, actually, if you observe what we made, can anybody can correlate?
It is about the solids, volume of solid.
Sir.
So-
Actually, we have asked like what means my project is use of mathematics in the agriculture. That is the project heading. And here the farmers have a problem that the grains got because of rains and so on, the grains are destroyed. Then therefore, how to do it, how to storage system. They were talking about actually the storage system. How much area of the field is there? And it is an inquiry based project. Like if a farmer is having 1 acre of land, or if you know the measurements, how much it can, I mean, what is the capacity of that what we can store, and what is the capacity and so on. They went and they researched into it, and they understood that of course the project is not completed, it's only a partial one I have shown to you. But what they have to inquire means in an year how many times they can go with that field, and second thing is that in 1 acre of land how much they have to invest, and what is the percentage of gain and probability of chances of destroying, and all those are inquiry based type of questions were involved. And this is actually a project what the CBSE is expecting. Here mathematics is integrated, and the second thing is that art is integrated. What art form is integrated? It is a video making or photography or clay molding or music or clay mold, video making, photography, PPT, all those, any kind of arts can be integrated. This is basic idea of the project. So like this, grade 9 and 10 teachers in all the 5 subjects, 5 different projects you have to give, and in minimum 1 project, paired up state art form supposed to be used. So this is about the grade 9 and 10. Now I will like what
Prasad
I
garu,
Sir.
if you have one more project, the other subject or anything you have, na, just to show if you have any other.
Yeah, another subject is not there, sir, but I can
Okay.
explain to you. But what, for example, Hindi, if you want to say second language, if you want to integrate, for example, you take any kind of a project, you can make like you can make the students to read like a news. For example, differentiating the atmosphere in the north and in the south, or that is your project aim, for example, calculating and everything, and the students will be narrating a dohe or whatever maybe, and they are putting it in the form of a news. That is like one art form, and they are learning. And 3 things you have to understand: that project supposed to be inquiry based, first point. Second point, how your subject is, whether your subject is related or not, it should be integrated with it. Third thing is that what art form is used. And throughout this project, ask them to record it and send that link to you, and you save it in your computer, because we don't know when this pandemic situation will come down and what CBSE is expecting us. If they are asking us to upload a project, then we cannot ask the children to submit on all those. Just one link, if you post it, then you can upload it. So, sir, shall I show one more
Yes,
project,
yes.
sir? Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
One
Please.
more, 1 second, sir. 1 minute, sir. I'm just showing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sir, screen is visible, sir. One of you, please.
Yes, sir. It is coming. Yes.
Yes.
Hello, Saru. How are you?
I am fine, yeah, but I'm really bored sitting at home.
Even me. That's the reason I'm watching Doraemon right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Why does this man always chase Nobita? Poor him. Oh no, he fell into a manhole just now. Wait, what? You know what? I just realized something.
What's that?
All the manholes I saw until now are circular in shape and not a square or a rectangle. But why is this?
Yeah, you're right. I really don't know much about this, but probably I know a person who might help you. My neighbor uncle is a civil engineer.
Oh, okay then, I'm coming to your place.
Hello kids, what's the matter?
We have a doubt, uncle. Why are all the manholes only circular in shape?
Oh, okay. This is a very interesting question. My assistant Sarah will join me while I'm explaining regarding this topic.
Many people walk on roads, but none ever wonder why the shape of manholes are in circles but not squares or rectangles.
Take square as an example. All the sides are shorter from one end to the other or in diameter. This means it would be very easy for a square manhole lid to fall in its square hole if it is not aligned properly. Now consider a circle. A circular manhole lid can be easily fitted because its diameter remains the same always, no matter from which 2 points of a circle you measure.
Do you all know there is another shape that can be used to replace circles while making manholes?
Oh wow, what's that?
It is the Rolex triangle. To create one, start with an equilateral triangle. Then make one of the vertices the center of a circle that touches the other two. Draw two more circles in the same way, centered on the other two vertices. And there it is, in the space where they all overlap, because Rolex triangles can rotate between parallel lines without changing their distances.
It is easier to dig round holes as round castings are much easier to manufacture. Manhole covers are heavy and it is easier to move them from one place to another when they are circular, as opposed to square and rectangular objects because it would require lifting, dragging and much labor.
So there are these many reasons just for the manholes to be circular.
Yeah, and I hope you got the answer both of you were looking for.
Yes.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. This is about the projects which I have done, and the main focus supposed to be on the heading of the project, as the YouTube link, whenever we are searching how it attracts us, the heading supposed to be in such a way, and the students should have an inquiry based related to it. Main focus supposed to be how they are inquiring, how joyful it is. That should be our teacher's primary focus. Thank you, sir.
So, thank you, sir. Prasad Garu is mathematics teacher. That's why he explained this his projects, mathematics. Similarly, see, these are the two examples, whatever Prasad sir given, they are related to mathematics. how to integrate art form in mathematics. So the other teachers, according to your subject, you plan and prepare. Sir, Prasad Garu, what anything else you want to say?
No, sir, that Kala Setu app only we have to explain. That's all.
Okay. So can I share it and you right?
Yes, sir. Please proceed, sir. Share.
Sir, excuse me.
Any
Sir.
doubts, please?
Sir,
Please.
sir.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, please once again explain the breakup of marks, sir, of 20 internal marks, sir, please.
Okay.
Okay. Prasad Garu,
20
please.
marks is like what means, sir? I'll share.
Okay.
I hope the screen is visible, sir. Manoj, sir.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir. Yes.
Yes, thank you. 20 marks is divided into 4 components.
Okay.
PA1, PA2, PA3. Periodic assessment 1, periodic assessment 2, periodic assessment 3. Actually, according to the board, what they are telling is that average of this 3.
Acha.
Average of this 3 should be recorded for 5 marks. This is the first component.
Acha.
Now the second component is actually, but majority of the schools, what they are doing is they are taking the best and recording it for 5 marks. Okay. This is first component. Second component is of multiple assessments. Multiple assessments. That is of 5 marks. You can conduct quiz, oral, whatever MCQ examination or whatever you want. You can conduct multiple assessments. When CCE was there, we were doing this. So multiple assessments. Now the third part is subject enrichment. Subject enrichment. This is of 5 marks. What is this subject enrichment? Means this art integrated project, what you are giving, it should be recorded for 5 marks. In the place of subject enrichment, you are bringing this art integrated project. Next one is portfolio. Portfolio 5 marks. 4 into 5, 20 marks. Out of 20 marks, the mark will be recorded. Okay, sir?
Okay. Sir, what is about portfolio, sir?
What is about, sir, portfolio? Generally, sir, this is a detailed session about actually a portfolio, sir, actually. But in short, I'll tell you in what way the student has, and if I'm talking about English, in what way the student has enhanced his skills in English and how he is relating to it and how he can relate to the reality. That is called actually the portfolio. But actually a detailed session is supposed to be there, sir. We cannot tell in detail. If you require, means I will let you know afterwards, because portfolio is a vast subject, sir, actually. In short, what we are doing, I'll let you know. In the school, for example, when we are teaching for any particular problem, as a maths teacher, if I teach on one problem, then if a student is approaching the same problem in a different method, that means what type of improvement, what type of skill he has produced, I have to check towards it. Then according to that, I have to give the mark out of 5 marks. Throughout the academic year, it is a series of assessment. Throughout the academic year, I have to check, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
No problem, sir. Thank you. Sir, Brahmai garu Kala Setu app cheddam antaru ledante? Brahmai sir.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I want to ask one question, sir.
Ma'am, Archana ma'am.
Yes, sir. Sir, my question is that is there any limitation to use art activities subject wise? Suppose my subject is social, so is there anything that I can use only this type of activities? There is any limitation subject wise?
I'll tell you, ma'am. Ma'am, actually CBSE has listed out some art forms. Actually, how it's supposed to be done, I will tell you, ma'am. 1 second. I hope the screen is visible, ma'am. Can
Yes,
I proceed? Yes.
Yes, sir.
First, for example, as a social studies teacher, your entire department consisting of some 6 teachers, let's imagine. This entire 6 teachers, along with the art teacher. When I tell art teacher, it can be a painting, it can be a music teacher, it can be a dance teacher, or whatever maybe, because visual arts plus performing arts. So any of the art teacher, you will sit, ma'am. Then first you will decide for grade 10 for this academic year 2021-22 what project you are going to give for grade 10 children. And in that grade 10, 40 students, if you have 40 students, let's imagine, then 40 students will be divided into 8 groups. 40 students will be divided into 8 groups, means per group 5 members, 8 into 5, 8 groups will come. That means now teacher is at liberty. You can design some 2 or 3 projects you can design, and you can ask the students, all the 8 groups to do the 3 projects, or if any group is interested to enhance their subject skills, they can come up with different types of projects. Am I clear, ma'am? First point.
Yes, sir.
You can give 8 projects, or you can give 5 projects. You can give 3 projects. You can ask every group to do same, or if the students are coming out of the box, they are thinking and they are telling, they are coming up with their own ideas, you can give that one. So this project, then you will share with the art teacher, and the art teacher, music teacher, dance, whatever maybe, all the teachers will be involved with your social studies department. See, if this project I want to ask the students to do, which kind of art form will be good? Whether it will be clay molding, do you think it is good? Or role play, do you think it is good? Or do you think PPT is good, IT skills? Or do you think videography is good? Or do you think photo making is good? Like that you will ask and you will discuss among your teachers plus art teacher. Then they will suggest you like what means, if role play, if it is good, or clay molding is good, or video making is good, or something they will suggest. Let us imagine this clay molding is good for your project, what you have selected. Let's imagine. For example, you have selected 3 projects. All the 3 projects need not be necessary that it should be associated with clay molding only. It can be of any of the art forms. So let us imagine clay molding is good, let's imagine, for all the 3 projects. Then the art teacher in that academic year 21-22 will design her timetable in such a way for grade 10, how many art periods are there, and what type of clay moldings, how I have to bring it in, bring out from the students, and she will plan in her periods and she will tell. Did you got my point, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Then this art forms are not, they didn't restricted that you have to use only video making or only PPT. They didn't tell. It is up to us as well as with the students. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Right. I hope I answered your query. If not, please let me know so that I can elaborate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not very clear, sir. Actually, my question is that I have seen in the circular that total art activities, it's 11 or 12. So I want to know that as a social teacher, can I use all that 11 or 12 art activities, or is there any limitation that you can use only song, or you can use only music or dance?
Madam, there is no limitation that you can use any of those things. Any of those.
That's what.
Any.
Madam, Prasad garu, anything. Sorry. Just 1 minute, I will show it what are the different types of art forms. I will share this screen. Kala Setu, just 1 minute. Madam, you please see this. What are the activities, art forms suggested by the CBSE? I am sharing my screen. Are you able to see this? The screen share is coming, madam?
Yes, sir.
Right. Are you able to see the CBSE website?
Yes, sir.
Now this is the main thing we have to do here. This is Kala Setu portal. It is for art education and art integrated learning. Now, if you observe in this part 4, I will show what are the different types of art activities you can do. So these are the given by CBSE, suggested by CBSE. You have to select any one of these or anything. You can mix many of this. Suppose role play, arts exhibition, video making or film making you can use. You can use photography. What is suitable for your project? How best you can use integrated art? That is up to you. It is teacher's choice. See, slideshow or PPTs, paper quilling, paper match, beads, grains. You can use grains, designing through Photoshop and other apps, visit to historical places, monuments to make documentaries, sketching, sculpture, clay modeling, dance performance. Just I showed one video regarding mathematics related. Dance performing. This is art integrated activity. Creating art reservoir using waste material, jewelry making, beautifying room, space or building, choreography, brochure. You can make brochure, document making, musical presentation on any form, theater, drama, natak, culinary art, textile designing, block printing, painting, researching art forms, organizing art events, cartooning, murals. These are all the activities suggested by using this. You can do your activity, or you can mix more than one. So there is no restriction. Whatever is suitable for your project, you decide. So that freedom is given to the teacher. You can use one or you can use more than one. That is up to you.
Sir, please show part 5.
What?
Sir, please show part 5.
Part 5. Okay, I will come to that and again explain that, madam. Part 5.
सर एक्चुअली मैं इसलिए बोल रही हूँ क्योंकि पार्ट 5 में सर ये दिया हुआ है कि आपने जो एक्टिविटी मतलब कराई है बच्चों से उसका सीरियल नंबर फिल करना है और जो
No, part 5, man, please. Part 5 is related to the schedule. This is a different, how much time it takes. I will come to this once again. I will come to this portal later, madam. First, let us have some doubt clarification regarding these projects. Then after that, I will come and explain.
सर प्लीज लिसन सर मैं ये डाउट क्लियर करना चाह रही हूँ मैंने बताया था सर जो एक्टिविटी दी गई है जो आपने पीडीएफ भेजा हुआ था उसमें हर सब्जेक्ट की कुछ एक्टिविटीज शो की है कि आप सोशल में कौन कौन सी एक्टिविटी कर सकते हो आप लैंग्वेज में कौन सी कर सकते हो सर मैं शो करती हूँ जस्ट मिनट
You want to share the screen?
यस सर
Okay, I am stopping now. No, show me. Preeti Sahu madam is our art teacher, so she is explaining.
सर ये है और इसमें सर ये दी एक सेकेंड सर ये प्रोजेक्ट वर्क है देन यस सर सर यहाँ से 8 एक्टिविटीज स्टार्ट हो जाती है सर सीरियल नंबर है 4.11 से स्टार्ट हो रही है और इसमें सजेस्ट एक्टिविटीज दी हुई है एंड सब्जेक्ट दिया हुआ है सब्जेक्ट टॉपिक इंटीग्रेशन दिया हुआ है तो जैसे कि सर इन्वायरमेंट स्टडीज में साइंस में लैंग्वेज सोशल स्टडीज केमिस्ट्री बायोलॉजी एंड फिजिक्स इसमें हम कौन सी एक्टिविटी करा सकते हैं हम स्टडी ऑफ विजुअल रिसोर्सेज करा सकते हैं एट होम एंड इन सराउंडिंग एंड मीन्स ऑफ क्रिएटिव एक्सपीरियंस मतलब कि सर इसमें पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट दिया हुआ है और उन सब्जेक्ट में जो लेफ्ट साइड में सजेस्ट की गई है एक्टिविटीज आप उन एक्टिविटीज को करा सकते हैं सर ये क्लियर है और सब्जेक्ट में आपको चूज करना है देन सब्जेक्ट से रिलेटेड एक्टिविटीज चूज करनी है और सर ये जो सीरियल नंबर दिया हुआ है जो आपने पोर्टल दिखाया था उसमें किसी पार्ट में ये सीरियल नंबर भी चूज करना होता है कि आपने किस नंबर की एक्टिविटीज कराई है। इसलिए सर ये थोड़ा सा लिमिटेशन है इसमें कि जो ये दिया हुआ है आपको इस फॉर्मेट के अकॉर्डिंग ही चलना पड़ेगा। अदरवाइज हम कोई सर अगर हम अपने मन से कोई एक्टिविटी कराते हैं किसी सब्जेक्ट में, मान लीजिए कि अभी इसमें सब्जेक्ट की कुछ और एक्टिविटीज करा देते हैं, तो जब हम सीबीएसई पोर्टल पे फिल करेंगे तो हमें नंबर सीरियल नंबर नहीं फिल कर पाएंगे कि हमने कौन सी एक्टिविटी कराई हुई है।
So now, what madam is saying, okay madam, I will please stop your sharing.
Okay,
I will show it. So what madam trying to, madam is art teacher of KV NTPC Ramagundam, Preeti Sahu madam. She is a TGT art education. Now see, if you observe this Kala Setu, are you able to see the screen?
No sir.
No. All right. Prasad Garu, are you able to understand what madam said?
No, sir, I didn't get her point actually. Can you please tell
Okay,
me, sir?
okay. Now I will explain that one. See, what are the main point in this entire thing is regarding this Kala Setu. This is Kala Setu portal. Here we have to upload this information. So here Kala Setu portal, the main aim of this is planning. Before giving this one, you have to plan what you are going to give. What, see, suppose here, if this is the Kala Setu portal, here we have 5 parts. Prasad Garu, are you able to hear?
Yes sir, correct.
Okay. These are the 5 parts. If any corrections, please.
Yes sir.
This is first part. Here I will give the art teacher name, her mobile number, music teacher, whoever comes in this. So their mobile number and all this information I will fill. Now part 2, it is just 1 minute. Please 1 minute. Sir, this is part 1 regarding our art teacher details. So I have to add the music teacher also. Next, part 2. Part 2, it is about our timetable. Suppose class 1, first class, what are the art periods? Suppose we took class 1, Wednesdays, 12 o'clock, they have the period. Like this, whatever timetable we assigned for the classes, we have to mention in part 2. This is about part 2, Kala Setu portal, part 2. In part 1, we add the teacher name and mobile number. In part 2, the timetable, how many periods are allotted to class 1, how many, what is the timing, day, and all this you have to. Suppose in class 1, there are 2 sections, no need of giving sections separately, only it is related to class. Right, then part 3, here madam is saying, part 3, suppose here, if you observe this document annexure 2, so madam is trying to explain about this document. See, what is this? See, he suggested some activities, art activities. I think all of you able to see the screen. See, visual art activities, 2-dimensional pictorial activities. Suppose if mathematics, suppose language teacher, he can use this activity roll numbers, serial numbers I have to enter in this portal. Now, if you observe this, 4.1.1, what is this one? 4.1.1.1, it is study of visual resources. Suppose social madam, Archana madam is trying to use, she is a social teacher. Madam, what do you want to use?
PPT.
PPT. PPT means there is 4.1.13. 12. 4. Prasad Garu?
Sir.
PPT 4.1.12, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, computer application,
Graphics.
Design or PPT, whatever it may be. Suppose you can use this one. So while filling this portal, what I will do, 4.1.12. So this is this serial number I will select. Madam Preeti madam, are you able to understand?
Yes sir, but sir check करना है कि social science में PPT activities में दी गई है कि नहीं दी गई.
No, you can use it. There is no issue. Just these are all suggestions only.
Yes,
Here
sir.
it is there, science, home science, political science, economics, geography, computer graphics they can use. See the subjects, subjects are topics. Madam, social science में economics आएगा. Madam, if you want to explain about economics concept, social science में geography concept आएगा. She can use this basic computer knowledge, computer graphics she can use. There is no issue. But point is, madam, social madam, you have to write on paper what you are going to use. This number is important for us to fill the Kala Setu portal. For example, if you take this one, part 3 I am filling, 4.1.12 you are using. You want to use PowerPoint present. Then how many students participated in this one? 40 students. Total students, not groups. Suppose 2 sections, 80. Then I will take the class 10th. Then add. So I mentioned this project, how many students they are using. Suppose other subject teachers are also using PowerPoint presentation, then I will keep that one. I will add their number also. I cannot add the same 4.12 for mathematics, for social, for science differently because I used this activity. This means our teachers are using, or our students are using PowerPoint presentation to do the art activity. Suppose there is another activity, for example, in Annexure 2, suppose mathematics, spatial relations, volumes, concept and all. Suppose mathematics teacher want to use this activity, 4.1.15. Suppose I have to select this one, 4.1.15. How many students are participating? Suppose Vakils are given 80 students, this spatial concept, volume of room, volume of sphere, whatever it may be, he want to give. He is taking class 10th, so I will add this one. So this activity also, this activity is also using in this art integration project. Suppose in 9th class project, suppose Vakil sir or Chetana madam want to give this again PowerPoint presentation. She will select 4.12 and how many students? 80 students. And class, suppose madam Chetana madam is taking 9th class, so I will add. So for 9th class project, madam is giving the same PowerPoint presentation for 80 students she want to give. So I added class 9th, 4.1.1 means PowerPoint present. Suppose 8th class teacher want to use what? So the teacher has to decide what he is going to do in his project. So what are the activities? There are many activities. Now if you see this Annexure 2, visual resources, lines to study lines, this is one act. So as a CBSE in charge, I need this to upload. Are you able to understand? Suppose someone is using PowerPoint presentation, you tell me what you are using, you tell me this number. How many students are participating in the project? Suppose language teacher is using calligraphic strokes. Suppose English teacher using this one, I have to add this one, 4.1.16. I hope all the teachers are able to understand this. Suppose Aarti madam is giving this project at calligraphic, or otherwise 6th class teacher or 1st class teacher is focusing on this one. In the project it was there, calligraphic. Then suppose 6th class teacher, he is using this one. So what are the activities you are using in your project? All the teachers, you please tell me so that I will add all this in this part 3. Preeti madam, are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
So in this Annexure 2, they are given different suggestions. Suppose business studies, Armugam sir, you can take this one. College and mosaic work with a variety of colored papers, business studies, geography, economics. These subject teachers can use this activity. History, mathematics, they can use this printing, mono printing, printing with woodcut. Similarly, 3-dimensional, if you want to use, you decide. First, you go through this Annexure and decide what you are going to use. Clay modeling, if you want to use in mathematics subject, you can use clay modeling. Suppose if you are using clay modeling, you have to select this number 4.1.21. Suppose some primary teacher or someone is using clay modeling, so he has to select 4.1.2.1. This he is selecting. Suppose which class he is using. Suppose Amit sir is using for 3 marks, 80 students. third class he is using. You select third class. So what activity you are using, you have to inform. I have to add this. This data I have to upload in CBSE Kala Setu portal. This is all planning. Now suppose what are the different types? If you go through this one, correlating art activities with school activities, history subject, they can use this one. So please go through, teachers, please go through this annexure so that it is helpful for you, so that you can plan what you are going to use. Now in this group activities, if you are giving group activities, mathematics teacher can give this one. This art activity you can use. What is this one? Organization, display and exhibition of student periodical and sessional work. Language teachers, they can use this group activity. Organizing inter-school art exhibition to widen their interaction and origin. Geography teacher, you can use this one, right? Now another theoretical understanding of art and culture. History language teacher, they can go for this one. See, but only thing we need is, suppose you are choosing this one, you tell me this number. This is the data I have to upload in Kala Setu app, right? Performing arts, music vocals. 1 minute, sir. Let me complete this so that we can clear the doubts. Suppose you are using, instead of art, you are using music, vocal music. Suppose singing. Language teacher, if you want to explain anything using song, 4.2.1. Suppose primary teacher, who is English teacher?
Yes,
Our
sir, me.
madam, Raghavan madam. Amit sir. So you are explaining using singing or music or vocal music. So what you have to give to me, so that project, in that project, if singing is there, you have to give this number 4.2.1. So in this project, in your project, you are using this one. Like this, music is there, art is there. So subjects, they are giving some suggestions. You can use this one. And suppose social studies, there are so many options. Madam Archana madam, 5 devotional songs, bhajans, slokas, hymns, 3 songs in regional language other than mother tongue. So language teachers, they can use this one, 3 patriotic songs on the theme of universal love and amity. So we are integrating art here. So, but what we need in upload in that portal, I need this number. You are integrating that art activity in your project. Now project work, you can give this one also, or you can theory one, you can give this one. So subjects are given, topics are given, what art activity you are using. Suppose a language notation system. So please go through this, you will get the idea. Please tell me this number. What class you are teaching, what class you are giving project, what activity you are giving. You can give more than one activity. There is no issue restriction that only one activity you have to restrict. You can give one activity, or you can use more than one activity. You can use role play, you can use music, you can use singing, whatever it may be. More than one also you can use. See, social studies, different subjects, what activities they can give. Now, sir, please, your doubts. Annexure 2, please go through Annexure 2 so that, sir.
सर 2 डाउट्स हैं सर. फर्स्ट ये है कि मान लीजिए क्लास 10th में अगर 40 स्टूडेंट्स हैं तो 20 स्टूडेंट्स ने मैथमेटिक्स में अगर पीपीटी का यूज किया है और 20 स्टूडेंट्स ने अगर क्ले का यूज किया है, तो उसको हम 20 स्टूडेंट्स के अलग अलग सीरियल नंबर के साथ 2 बार ऐड करेंगे.
Serial, suppose for 20 students used PowerPoint project, so 4.1.2 class 10th, you can give 20 students, or you can give, suppose in social 20 students used, in science 40 students use, total number you give, no issue. But thing is, suppose 10th class I am taking 4.1.2, only one time I can add, I cannot take another time. Suppose 20 students you are using, 20 class 10th. 20 class 10th. Suppose if I try to add, let me check what happens. It is not coming because for 10th class already I used this PowerPoint presentation. You change the number. Suppose mathematics teacher is giving PowerPoint presentation for 30 students. English teacher is giving PowerPoint presentation to 10 students. So 30 plus 20 plus 10. Total kitna hai? 60. So you give 60 number. That's all. You are using in 10th class projects this PowerPoint presentation. How many students? You count all the subjects. Tell me the total number. That is enough. Am I right, Professor?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
सर
Any
मैं
other
कुछ
doubt,
बोलना चाह
sir?
रही थी।
Abhishek.
सर एक और था कि अगर जिस तरह से हमने सर 5 स्टूडेंट का हमने एक ग्रुप बना करके क्लास 9 और 10 में हमने 40 में अगर हमने 8 ग्रुप बना के किया, तो सर इसी तरह से हमें क्लास 1 से लेकर के 8 तक के जो बच्चे हैं उनका भी हम 5 का ग्रुप बना सकते हैं ना सर?
What your audio is not clear, sir.
सर मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि जिस तरह से हमने क्लास 10 और 9 में 5 स्टूडेंट के ग्रुप बना करके हमने पार्टिकुलर किसी प्रोजेक्ट पे काम कराया है बच्चों से, तो सेम इसी चीज को हम क्लास 1 से 8 तक के बच्चों के बीच में भी डिवाइड कर सकते हैं ना, 5 ग्रुप बनाकर।
Sir, please type your doubt, sir, because your audio is not clear. I am not able to hear properly. Is anyone here?
सर मैं कुछ
Abhishek,
बोलना
sir,
चाह
please
रही
type
हूँ।
your question in chat.
सर मैं डाउट
Wait,
क्लियर
wait,
कर
madam,
दूँ?
please. Please wait, madam. Let him give the doubt clearly so that we can try to help. Please wait, sir. Abhishek, sir, please type your doubt in the chat room.
सर ऑडियो आ रही है क्या मेरी सर अभी?
थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है इसलिए।
सर मेरी आवाज आ रही है क्या आपकी?
You please type your question in the chat room. Right. Next, next, madam, please wait. Let him type his question. Next. Sir, Basha sir.
Sir, actually his doubt is no need to type, sir. His doubt is he's asking the division of groups. Actually, 5 students, 4 students we can take in each group, you know. Like that, can we take even for classes 1 to 8 also? He's asking. Group division.
There is no need of groups for class 8, 1 to 8.
Yes, that is what he's asking.
So, sir, is it necessary groups?
Groups are required.
Class 1 to 8.
Groups are required, sir.
Yes, so can we have a 4?
But here you are not. See.
But in the circular, actually, they aim for actually team-based. See, work is supposed to be collaborative. Unless and until if it is not collaborative, see, if it is not team-based project, they cannot emphasis on it. So what I mean to say is that it's supposed to be a group-based project only. You cannot make it for the entire class.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be 4 to 5 members supposed to be involved. But for grade 1 to 8, it is only one project. So no problem. That project can be different.
Minimum
actually.
One.
Sir, am I clear?
Yes, minimum one project, at least one project. They can have more than one also.
Yes, sir. But that project should be integrated with more than one subject. And it is not subject-wise project. Art is supposed to be integrated. And they aim for collaborative learning. That means it's supposed to be a team-based project.
Okay, so we have to divide into groups.
We have to divide into groups, sir. But they didn't emphasize on the group supposed to be only 4 to 5. But since we are following, so let it be of a small group.
So another question from Sushma Kumari.
Sir, excuse me.
Sir,
excuse me. Sir, in this art integrated project, 5 marks is only for this. What about the subject enrichment? In last year, we used to take lab activities, right? This year, we know it to do, sir.
Enrichment, sir, in the play, actually, if you see the 4 components of this, what they are telling is actually, first component is an average of PT examination 5
Yes, sir,
marks.
that is
Second
clear.
one is, no, sir, let me complete. Multiple assessment, they told. It can be of anything. And the third part, subject enrichment, they are asking that this art integrated project is replaced with subject enrichment.
Okay.
So
Then
this lab
subject
activity,
enrichment,
whatever
lab
you are
activity-
doing, no, sir, actually,
Yes,
if you are
sir.
writing, making it in the record or whatever it may be, then what you'll do, no, sir, actually, what they are specifying, sir, is art integrated project need to be replaced with subject enrichment. In subject enrichment, see, in multiple assessments, you are doing oral, quiz, MCQ, 3 you did. It is up to the teacher that best of the 3 or average of 3 can be recorded for 5 marks. Am I correct?
Okay.
So
In
in the
multiple
same way, in the subject enrichment also, you can show up the split term.
Okay. Now, this lab activities, in which criteria we have to show, sir? In multiple assessments?
No, in the subject enrichment activity only, at the subject enrichment activity, one of the point is art integrated project. One test, let's imagine. The second test, when you are putting this lab activity, put it that one, but best out of this 5 marks, it will be uploaded, sir, for that 5 marks component.
Okay. Together we have to give 5 marks.
Together nahi hai, sir. 5 marks out of best in art integrated project. For example, a student got out of 5, he got 4. But in another subject enrichment activities, whatever you have given out of 5 he got. Record the best mark there.
Okay. We have to select the best.
So more clarity is needed from CBSE. We will wait for that also, sir. Regarding
yes, sir,
that one, if anything.
More it's supposed to be done actually.
Okay. So we have to select the best of either art integration or subject enrichment.
As of now, sir, because for this pandemic situation, maybe in 21-22 they will scrap that subject enrichment and they will tell the art integration only supposed to be taken, because in the circular it is told that this art integrated project can be considered as subject enrichment activity.
Yes, that is the
So
point.
can be considered means that means it is not mandatory that we have to record, but since they are emphasizing on it, so what I am telling is that in multiple assessments you are taking oral, quiz and MCQ. For example, 3 tests you have conducted. Out of the best 3 only you are recording it for 5. So in the same way, in the subject enrichment component, you conduct art integrate project as well as you subject some lab activity. Best be recorded. Let the student be benefited.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Madam, Preeti Saha, madam, what do you want to say? Madam, art madam.
यस सर सर इसमें एक्चुअली जो एक्टिविटीज है इसमें ये मेंशन था कि मिनिमम 4 to 5 एक्टिविटीज आपको सेलेक्ट कर लेनी है और वो 4-5 एक्टिविटीज आपको और क्लासेस को करानी है. आप सिर्फ 2 एक्टिविटीज नहीं ले सकते हैं, पीपीटी या फिर वीडियो, ऐसा नहीं है. मिनिमम 5 एक्टिविटीज.
No, covering all. So based on the project requirement.
यस सर, प्रोजेक्ट रिक्वायरमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग मिनिमम आपको 4-5 एक्टिविटीज करानी है.
So it's not compulsory 4 to 5, so they can use 1 or more than 1. Some projects require more than 1 also, so they will decide and they will say. See, whatever given in Annexure 2, that is a suggestion only. So based on that, because we have to give that activity number, so while before giving the project, please, suppose you are giving for PowerPoint project, you say 4.1.12. That's all. Any other doubt? Teachers, please, our NTP's teachers, please come forward. You clear your doubts, because we have to do this year. There is no other option.
Sir, one question, sir.
Sir, till which date we have to complete all these projects, and how many art integrated projects should be done?
As early as possible. TBSE are not given any deadline, but it is already too late. So complete in 10 days or 15 days, so that we will upload this. But at least you have to inform what you are planning, you should give. Immediately you give the planning of your project, so that we will upload in these portals. Because once this portal was closed, then everything is pending, so that there will be problem with CBSE. See, you give it and keep it, because whenever they ask at that time only, you have to submit. So there is time for that. So that is not the thing, but I need planning. What I said, suppose see this screen sharing. Here I have to upload this. This is the portal, Kala Setu portal. This is right. In this portal, I have to fill all this data. This is art education, art integrated learning. First, I have to complete it as early as possible. Once I completed, you complete the project work. Take time, no problem, no issue. Whenever CB asks, by that time it should be ready. For 9th and 10th class students, before upload, whenever CBSE has to upload the internal assessment marks, by that time it should be ready. So I am not saying to complete within 10 days, but I need planning first, because I have to complete this portal. As a CBSE in charge, my duty is to complete this portal. If I don't complete this portal, then later the time is over. They don't allow us to enter the data, so that all our students will suffer. Our school will face the problem. That is the problem. They may charge financial fine, or they may charge fine. So it is a big headache for us. Now what I am requesting is, already I said part 1, it is art madam details, art madam music sir details. Part 2, it is about timetable. This we can do. Part 3, this is crucial. Prasad sir, am I right?
Sir, correct.
So I am requesting all the teachers who are handling from class 1 to 10th subjects, you please decide the project as early as possible and decide what type of art activity you are using by using this annexure 2. This is annexure given by that one. Please provide the number and the number of students that is required for me immediately. Are you able to get, Amit?
Yes, sir. Sir, one more question, sir.
1 minute. So because I have to fill this portal, we have to fill the school this portal as early as possible, because once the CBSE close this portal, then it is a big headache for other school. Now part 4, see part 3, I hope all of you understand what activity you are doing, that you have to, that number I need. Now regarding this part 4, it is art integrated activity. Prasad sir, so here what is there? Suppose class 8, you have to select what activity you are using. See this. All the teachers, please try to understand this part 4, how to fill. I need this information to fill this portal. I am showing what you have to, what information you have to submit to me. Role play. Suppose in this activity you are using role play. Tell me. Class 8. Suppose Amit, you are taking 3rd class. Suppose what activity you are taking. Suppose role play. You are making role play. Select subject. What subject you are teaching? English. English team is English theory. Enter the topic. Tell me one chapter. Amit.
Yes,
on
sir.
which topic you are conducting this project? Tell me one topic in your 3rd class.
Sir, about family.
About family. So about family, you are conducting this art integrated activity. So I have to add this. Class 3 activity role play. Class 3 activity role play. He is using subject English theory. The topic is about family. Like this, your project, whatever activity you are doing, that you have to inform. More than one you inform, no issue. Now here, what activity, what you are using? A role play, art exhibition, video making. Suppose you are making film making. You tell me that. What activity you are using? Film making. On what subject? Suppose maths teacher or EVS teacher. He is using film activity. Who is EVS teacher? 3rd class or 4th class?
Sir, me also.
Okay. So 3rd class EVS you are taking. Suppose what activity you are using, for example, beautifying room or whatever it may be. So what activity you are using, or we are using dance performance, tell me that activity. And on which topic? EVS subject. On which topic? Dance performance. Tell me one chapter, one topic. No need of chapter. One topic.
About birds.
About birds. You are. So in this topic, you are using dance performance. I have to add this one. 3rd class, another activity. I hope all of you understand this one. These are the activities suggested by the CBSE. In your art, suppose one chapter you tell me, Amit.
Yes,
other class, what other class you are teaching?
So 3rd and 4th class.
4th class you are teaching. Which subject?
EVS.
EVS. Suppose what art activity you want to use?
So types of trains.
Types and topic, okay, but activity. Role play or singing, music, dance, what? Cartoon, murals, wood carving, paint.
Role play.
Role play, okay. So class 4th you are using role play for the subject EVS. What is that? For which topic you want to use this one?
The types of trains.
Types of trains. Okay. So this information I need. I have to enter this. This is the planning. In the beginning of the academic year you have to do, but it's already late. So class 3rd, he is using English subject. He is using role play for about family topic. Class 3 EVS subject, he is using dance performance for the topic about birds. Class 4th EVS, he is using role play for types of trains. This information I have to fill in part 4. In part 3, what I have to fill? what activity I am going to use for my subject. Suppose I am using PowerPoint presentation. This number I have to select. How many students using PowerPoint? Suppose 100 students. All the subjects 100 students. Which class? 10th class. I have to add this one. Already I added, so it won't accept. Right? Is it clear? Part 4. In part
Sir,
4, if you are integrating art, tell me the topic, tell me the class, tell me the subject. Any doubt, please?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir. So myself, Shikha.
Madam.
Sir, actually, जैसे आपने अभी बताया कि for the primary sections we can all sit together and all the 4 subject teachers can give just one activity. So how is it possible that we will be
It is
giving
art
you one?
integrated. See, this is different, madam.
Yes,
Art project नहीं है ये. Art integrated, topic wise. I don't know. There are see this one. There are 2 things: art integrated project, art integrated learning.
Yes, sir.
Rasa sir, am I right?
Yes,
This
sir.
is
Yes, sir.
AL, na? AL, part 4 is AL.
sir, that one.
So here, madam, there are 2 things here.
Okay,
Art integrated project. Project is different. Part 3 is regarding project.
Okay, sir.
Part
Okay, sir.
3 is project.
Okay,
Art
sir.
integrated activities. Okay. So you have to select the
Yes.
part 4. Suppose any chapter, every chapter you can use art. You can integrate artic. In every topic you can
Yes,
integrate.
sir.
Suppose in
Okay, sir.
class 3rd English there are 10 chapters. For every chapter you can use activity and you can integrate it. Whatever you are integrating, you write. Just tell me.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Part 5. Now this is the project. Again, part 5 is regarding project. Any doubt regarding part 3, 4? Whatever the information I have to upload, I am explaining to you because I need that information. Now part 4 regarding art integrated learning, not project. That's why there are up to 12th class. Part 3, it is a project only up to 10th class.
Brahma sir.
Here.
Brahma sir, one thing.
Sir, Anna, cheppa.
Part 3, part 4, 2 different things, of course. But actually, for part 3, we have to keep the evidence. Part 4, there is no need to keep evidence, I think.
Oh, yes, project.
That is only what we are doing. Part 4, we can just record it and keep it. But part 3, we have to keep the evidence.
Just you take the mobile and record video or take the photos just for proof purpose.
Yes.
Suppose our officials, ACDC comes and asks what art integrated activity you did, then
Yes.
we can show to them.
Yes, we can show.
So in government, we have to better to keep the record means just proofs like
Yeah,
photos
proof we
and all.
can keep there. But here, complete evidence should be there for part 3, I think.
Part 3. When they are up to 3 months, you have to keep that one. When they ask, then we and CBSE required to upload. We don't know whether they will ask or not because this is the first year.
Yeah,
So if they ask, then we will send. If they won't ask, we will keep with us up to minimum 3 months, 6 months. We have to keep with us. Like in our earlier CCE, that one same.
Suppose see here, part 3, just for clarification, part 3, suppose anybody is taken the PPT means they have to keep that PPT for 3 months.
PPT.
Okay, and part 4, role play, if someone is taking a piece, that role play, whenever the child has taken, that should be recorded and a photo also should be taken.
You keep it.
Can I give clarification, sir? Sorry to interrupt here.
Okay, please.
Sir, actually, what CBSE is expecting through this portal is nothing but what project you aimed for the students. In that project, what art forms are used. So how CBSE will check through this portal? It is going to check whether the art teacher in you please understand the whole scenario. Broad level of understanding is that CBSE is testing in all the directions in whatever way it can, because when these art forms are used, actually nobody took seriously. So now they are asking art teacher period, art teacher mobile number, art teacher how many periods they are going in a week. According to the CBSE, it is a four periods supposed to be there for any kind of art in a week for each class. So now what they are asking is, like in your project, what art form is used? And that art form, whether the art teacher is teaching or not, sufficient number of periods are there, they are going to cross check that one. That is the main motto of this Kala Setu app. So if 4.1.1, let us imagine if it is PPT, let us imagine 4.1.12, then whether the IT skills are reached the student or not. So when I am using as a max teacher that yes, in class 10, in particular class, I have used this one. So when we are telling in such, when we are giving a full proof like this, they are going to cross check. So please be very careful when you are designing a project. Sit with any kind of a art teacher and please decide that whether this can be implemented or not. Because the part 5, what we are mentioning is project there, how many months it is going to take, we are going to mention in part 5. So then
see, this is part 5.
Then you will understand, sir, whether you are sharing the screen. Okay, sir.
No, okay. You are it's already in shared form. You want to present anything?
So
just I am showing it. I am showing part 5. What are there?
Yes, sir. Proceed.
You are explaining part 5. I am showing it.
Yes, sir. Proceed, sir. Proceed.
Okay. Okay. You explain. I am showing to all the teachers.
1 second, sir. Yes, part 5 here you will explain like what means which class, select the class.
Select the class. Suppose you are selecting 3rd class, or you take the 10th class, for example. 10th class. Now, which
the
subject
project
you are
what
using?
We have done, whether it is English.
These are the subjects.
Yes.
Suppose mathematics. You take mathematics, for example. This is mathematics theory, right? You can select more than one subject also. Mathematics, in the course CA. Like this, you can select more than one also. Not only one, you can select more than one if you are integrating. Suppose science without practical. So these are the subjects, CBSE subjects. Right? Then duration, how much time it took to complete the project. See, for 10th class, each subject different project, so you select only one, or if you are integrating with other subjects also, you select more than one subject. Suppose if it is 3rd class, 1 to 8 you have to integrate, no? Sir, please.
Sir, there actually for grade 10, you will select all the 5 subjects. For grade 1 to 8, how many subjects actually you are involving, that particular subjects only you will add, sir.
Suppose class 10th, there are 5 subjects in the course,
all the
6
5
subjects.
Because 5
in the
different
course,
projects, no, sir. All 5 you will write there.
Okay, 1 minute, sir. Mathematics.
Science
Right.
theory.
So, social science.
And social, sir.
Science.
That's all.
Science and social. For our English.
Hindi and Telugu.
Sanskrit
English.
is also there. Sanskrit. IT is there. So we can select.
IT is not required, sir. IT is not required.
IT is not required. Right. 1 minute. Teachers, please have patience. We are at the end of this topic, so that all your doubts we can clear now. And science, English, where it is. Okay, what are subjects we have in the course CA? That is not there. Sanskrit.
English language and literature, sir. On the top it is there.
English language and literature.
Okay. Then after that, select duration of the project.
Project duration. How much time it is taking to complete the project?
Every time you go for a safer side, that select 4 months or above. So therefore, no ambiguity will be there. Because
No, Prasad sir, what I am saying now, sir, please. Prasad sir, please. See, suppose Hindi, here for 10th class, 9th class, one subject is enough. You can add more. Suppose Hindi project is taking less than 1 month.
Sir.
Entire project beginning date, suppose 18th and end, suppose 27th. This is over.
Okay.
Right, then 9th and 10th individual subject. Each subject different project, na sir.
Correct, sir.
So no need to add
Previously
all
you
the.
selected class 3. No, that's why I told more than one. I told, sir.
Okay. Suppose because now some subjects they will take 10 days, some subject they will take more than that one. So
And
I cannot give common time frame.
Yes, correct.
Suppose class 10th, suppose mathematics if you take. Suppose English teacher, suppose they want to give, they may take 2 months time, suppose. So we have to give the duration from the starting date and the ending date. Suppose March, February. So we have to add this one. For 9th and 10th, each subject, different projects, so different duration. For third class, for 1 to 8th, suppose 8th class, if I take, I will take 2-3 subjects because it is a turn subject.
Yes.
Suppose Hindi, Maths, English, Science. So socially was not given, geography, history separate they are given. Suppose all are I am taking. All the subjects integrated. So all the subject, suppose 3 months they are taking, I have to give 3 months time. Am I right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Because 1 to 8th class, it is now all this. It is saying choose not more than 5. Okay, only 5 subjects. So.
Sir, it is maximum 5, I think. Maximum 5 subjects.
Oh.
For class 10.
So how many I selected? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 only I selected. Enter valid subject. Okay, this I did wrong. 2010 I had to, 2020 I had to take. Right, 1 minute, sir. 3 months time. Date 3 months I took. So November, December. Right. So you see this one, class 8. I took. It is a trans subject, means 3-4 subjects: mathematics, English, science, geography. So the duration is 3 months. This is what for 1 to 8 you have to take more than one subject. 9th and 10th each subject separate. They have their own schedules. Okay, sir. So this is the information we have to fill in the Kala Setu portal. Now, any doubts, teachers, regarding your projects, anything? So this is about filling the data. So what teachers has to give the CBSE in charge? What activities you are using in your project? That number I need. Mathematics, what you are using, PowerPoint presentation, role play, or spatial related, whatever number is there in the get to, that you have to give. Then art, then what you have to give, or how much time it is taking, your project duration you have to give, 2 months, then from which date to which date, that is information I needed. For 1 to 8th class, what subject you are integrating. So how much time you need for this entire project? One project for all the subjects. 1 to 8th teachers, they have to give that one. Now regarding art integrated learning, each and every teacher from class 1 to 12, all the subjects, business studies, accountancy, history, economics, computer science, information practices, each and everyone should give one topic, what art form you are integrating. Like this one, part 4, for part 4. What activity, role play you are using, or art exhibition you are using, sketching or using, PowerPoint presentation, whatever it may be, whatever the topics given here. So those topics you have to mention. I will post these activities. So please tell me. 1 to 12th you have to give that information. This is regarding project. Now any question and answer regarding this entire project. So let us wind up this one. So after clearing your doubts. So any doubts?
Sir, I have one query.
1 minute, sir. Sushma madam, boliye, please.
Ji sir, I want to know, sir, I am bio teacher and I have given the project to 10th class, that is on management of natural resources. But I have given that project to individual students, sir. So I want to know that is it compulsory that we have to club 4 to 5 students for the project, or we can give to individual students also?
You say that, Prasad Gar, please.
Sir, ma'am, actually it's supposed to be a group project, madam. Art integrated project, clearly they mentioned for grade 9 and 10. It's supposed to be a 4 to 5 members in each group, and your entire class supposed to be divided into each group consisting of 4 to 5 groups. It is not an individual project. But art integrated, as sir told, there are two things to remember. One is art integrated learning, art integrated project. Art integrated learning is nothing but to enhance your subject, to make your children to feel the topic is very easy, to reach them joy, to make them to understand the topic very well. You will make, for example, mathematics one formula is there. With music, I will make that formula. Then the student will be like, sir shared one video, that is called art integrated learning. Through arts, we are making the subject more interested. But project supposed to be done collaboratively. It is not an individual based project. If you have done that one, then you can take it into multiple assessment and you can record according to that.
But sir, at this time, how we can
No,
club these
madam,
students
please, this year I have one solution. You write, you divide groups, same project give to all the groups. That's all. This year exception for you. So already
Okay,
given, madam. Sir, if you have time, no?
Actually, I have already given, sir, and many of the students, they have prepared also. But it was not a group activity. I have given to individual
But you show
students,
groups.
so I want to clear.
Roll number 1 to 5, one group. Roll number 1, 5, 6 to 10, another group. You give the group names, but project is same for all the groups.
Okay.
Yeah, Professor.
You can't do anything, correct?
Now we already over, no? So no issue. Next year onwards, we plan it, madam. Harish Garu, please. Harish
sir?
Kumar. Next year you plan from the beginning, grouping.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Harish Sharma ji, your doubt? Okay. Any other doubt? Our teachers, KV NTP Ramagundam? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Vakil sir.
सर एक डाउट तो यही था जो सुषमा मैम ने पूछा अभी ग्रुप के रिगार्डिंग, मैंने भी कुछ को ग्रुप बना दिया, कुछ इंडिविजुअल वर्क करना चाहते तो उनको अलाउ कर दिया मैंने इंडिविजुअल के लिए, तो ये पॉसिबल नहीं है प्रसाद सर के अकॉर्डिंग।
ग्रुप कर लो, याद करने ग्रुप। अरे ग्रुप नाम डालो भाई, ग्रुप का नाम नहीं लिखना है, कहाँ भी एंटर में करने के लिए जरूरत नहीं है आपके लिए वो।
ओके सर, सेकंड पॉइंट इज आपने बताया कि इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ स्टेट इज नॉट नेसेसरी मैंडेटरी इन ऑल प्रोजेक्ट्स। मेरे को
हरियाणा
ओके, अगर
So better social madam take the responsibility, social language teachers take the responsibility of Ek Bharat Shreshth Bharat, because you can include in your geography and history concept. Okay.
Sir,
third point, sir, third point.
1 minute, madam, wait, Vakil.
सर हाँ सर एक मिनट सर, आपने बताया कि सोशल टीचर की ज्यादा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है हरियाणा को रिलेट करने के लिए, तो सर मैं ये पूछना चाहती हूँ कि आर्ट
रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं है, देयर इज अ चांस।
हाँ नहीं ठीक है सर, मैं समझ रही हूँ कि मुझे करना है, लेकिन सर मेरे
मुझे करना है कंपल्सन नहीं मैडम, आप करने का, बट देयर इज मोर स्कोप फॉर यू टू इंक्लूड इट।
नहीं सर, मेरा क्वेश्चन है, जहां तक मुझे समझ में आया है, आर्ट इंटीग्रेटेड प्रोजेक्ट में 3 थिंग्स है। फर्स्ट थिंग माय सब्जेक्ट, सेकंड थिंग EBSB हरियाणा, एंड थर्ड थिंग आर्ट। तो मैं ये पूछना चाह रही हूँ सर, अगर मैंने म्यूजिक लिया तो मैं हरियाणा का म्यूजिक तो दिखा सकती हूँ, उसके डांस दिखा सकती हूँ, पर मैं उसको अपने सब्जेक्ट से रिलेट कैसे कर सकती हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे जो 10th क्लास का सिलेबस है उसमें कोई भी म्यूजिक नहीं है।
No, music छोड़ दो, what is there that is you give?
Sir,
what is there that you give? See, you are giving project for 10th class में क्या topics हैं, वो topics को related select कर लो। There are many things. Suppose if you see annexure 2, so many are there. You go through this annexure, identify one and you give that one.
Only one?
One or more than one, that is up to you.
Okay, sir.
Choice is yours. Minimum one, at least one.
Sir.
Professor, sir.
Yeah, sir, I didn't get her point, sir, actually.
No, what madam is saying, no, suppose you are saying Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat में Haryana include करना है. Madam, suppose madam want to take music. There is no concept related to music in her 10th class subject. Then how can she give music?
Okay,
No
that
need
is
of
her
music
point.
compulsory. Music is not compulsory. You go for another one. Madam, if you go
Ma'am,
to
for
the
this to make it
sir, please.
a little bit simple, ma'am, what I will tell is that first list out the Haryana art forms with your art teacher and list out the Haryana art forms. With that art form, can you relate to your project? First think, if it is possible, take up the task of Haryana. Otherwise, leave it. Leave Haryana art form, do it with anything. Anyway, language teachers, definitely they will have a choice. 99% there's a chance for them to include Haryana.
सर मैं बोलना चाहती हूँ संस्कृत टीजीटी सब्जेक्ट मेरा, और मैं ये जानना चाहती हूँ कि अगर हम हरियाणा को इंक्लूड करते हैं, जैसे मान लीजिए कि एक टॉपिक है जटायु शौर्य क्लास 9th, मैं इस पे रोल प्ले कराना चाहूँ तो बच्चे ग्रुप में तो रोल प्ले कर लेंगे, जटायु शौर्य का हरियाणा कैसे करेंगे? बहुत बच्चे रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं, तो हम इसे कैसे हरियाणा से इसको कैसे मैच करेंगे? संस्कृत बोलेंगे और रोल प्ले करेंगे, तो रोल प्ले करना तो आर्ट इंटीग्रेशन में आ गया, सब्जेक्ट संस्कृत, उनकी जो लैंग्वेज होगी संस्कृत होगी, तो इसमें हरियाणा हम कहाँ से लाएंगे? मैं अगर अनुवाद कराती हूँ तो संस्कृत टू हरियाणवी लैंग्वेज करवा दूं तो ये हो गया कि हाँ हो गया, मतलब एक लैंग्वेज
तो कर लो, नहीं है तो और एक टीचर करेगा। So that's why at least one subject.
मार्गदर्शन की आवश्यकता है, मैं बार-बार इस विषय पे बहुत चिंतित हूँ। हम इसमें कैसे हरियाणा को करेंगे? अगर हम रोल, मेरे पास ऐसे बहुत टॉपिक हैं, बच्चे
one minute, madam. Haryana cannot. It is not possible to include Haryana in each and everything. Vakil sir is.
सर इंक्लूड हो सकता है सर, सोशल म्यूजिक में और संस्कृत में सभी में हो सकता है।
Okay, you guide them, madam. Please
Okay,
explain. That's why you please go through this anecdote.
मैडम
संस्कृत में इंक्लूड करना चाहते हैं आप, तो मैम हरियाणा की कोई स्टोरी होगी तो उसको आप स्टोरी को ले लीजिए और संस्कृत में उसको आप रोल प्ले करा दीजिए, तो वो आपका हरियाणा भी इंक्लूड हो जाएगा।
प्रीति मैम, हरियाणा में महाभारत हुई है, संस्कृत में करवा दो उसको।
Let us wind it up here, because see here, personally let the teachers, please listen to me. Personally, everyone, please see here, meet the art teacher in the schools. Let them meet their art teacher in the school and sit together and let them decide, because actually some time is required for thinking and all. Let everyone think, because doubts are having, but practically when we think, we can get the solution.
Okay, sir. Next, any other doubt? Any doubts?
Brahma sir. Sir, actually, if we go through the part 3 of Kala Setu portal, there is no facility to include Sanskrit subject.
Here part 3 में subject नहीं होता है sir.
Next part, sorry, part 4 I think.
Part 4 वो integration है. Part 5.
Yes.
Project देना है ना.
So there is no Sanskrit subject not available there.
No, it is there. Sanskrit is there.
Okay, last time when I saw it was not there. Maybe this time
it is there. Sanskrit is there. I selected now. Sanskrit is there.
Okay, sir.
Sanskrit. This is good. This is Sanskrit. Yes. Here Sanskrit is there. Okay, sir. Any other doubt?
One thing, sir, I suggest every member, those who are dealing with the CBSE, go through save and next button tab. Otherwise, whatever the information you are going to add there, it won't be saved. Don't go directly from part 1 to part 2, part 3.
Okay, I understood. But just to demonstrate, I will delete all those. Okay, any other doubt? Anyone? So I hope I gave some idea about this art integration and art education with the help of Prasad Garu. So any doubts, just please come forward. So as a CBS in charge, my requirement is you give your plan so that I will upload that so that the main task will be over. Then after that, you have some time to give the project. There is no immediate. Give the planning first. Immediately within 1 week, you give me the planning, what project you are doing, what type of activity you are doing, PowerPoint presentation, role play, drama, what you are going to use. You please give it to me first. That is important for me because I have to upload all this information. Otherwise, it is a big trouble for the school, not for me. The school, for the 10th and 12th students. Because they won't get their hall tickets to write the examination. Okay, first to do the planning, take time, 1 week. By Monday, next Monday, you give the planning, or as early as possible. If you complete it, I will give the documents, whatever documents I have, I will post in the group. Go find some time, go through the group. So give me your planning so that I will upload in Kalasetu app. So then you take time to do the project because it is not urgent. They won't ask upload the project now. They have some time because before uploading marks you can give. So that is not urgent. Urgent is planning is urgent. We have to complete this Kalasetu portal. We don't know when they will close it. That is the thing. You take the help of Art Madam. Please take the help. Any doubts, if you are free to ask. Don't hesitate to ask any doubt. Okay. Any other doubts, please? Anyone, please share your doubts. Otherwise, we will stop this one. We will close this program, the meeting. Madam. Hello. Any doubts? Please free to ask your doubts. It is compulsory to everyone. There is no option. So this year, next year, after 10 years, once the CBSE introduced means it will go wherever you go. We are taking the services of other teacher Prasad Garu to explain this concept easily because sir has some experience on this. So any doubts, please free to ask. Otherwise, you ask in the group anytime. We are ready to clear. But my request is try to plan as early as the Kalasetu portal. Right? So can I stop this meeting? Or any doubt? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So, okay, I am closing this meeting. So, Vakil sir, recording.
Okay, sir.
Please send the recording so that I will share to the group so that they will, any doubts, they will go through this one and they will clear their doubts. Okay, stop this meeting. Any doubts? Aruna madam? Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for sparing your valuable time.